Here we are.
We are.
Hey guys, how are you doing? Happy Friday. I feel like I've been run over by a truck just from all the training and stuff that we've been doing this week. It's been mad. I know that seems a little bit ridiculous considering a lockdown, but I think I trained 3 times yesterday. Man, I'm wrecked, absolutely wrecked. But we're gonna get this done because it's important. So yeah, we're gonna go through, we actually have 2 rounds today. I'm gonna say what I say most days. This one's gonna seem a little bit, I think it might be a little bit easier, but we'll see how we get on. I said that yesterday and it turned out real not easy. So yeah, let's get into it. I've also gone for a very nice red, white, and blue, quite patriotic for both of our countries today. So I thought I'd drop that in there as well. Yeah, and we're gonna get through it. So today's workout, we've got 2 different rounds. Round 1 is a 10-minute AMRAP. We're gonna do skater squats, single leg glute bridges, opposite foot punches, and calf raises. And then round 2, every minute on the minute, 10 jump squats and 10 sprawls, and then you get to rest for the rest of the minute. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get into it, but first we're gonna do a little bit of mobilization just to start warming us up. I certainly need this today, so we'll spend a little bit of time.
Show everybody your back flexibility.
Oh, back flexibility, right? We're gonna do. I'll show you my hamstring and back flexibility. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let's see how we go. So feet are together, and that's about all I've got right now. So we don't have fingers touching the ground.
We don't have straight legs.
We don't have. If I straighten my legs, I think I'll snap my spine. So we're about here. Let's see how we go as we start to warm up. So first one, guys, we're going to do feet planted. We're just going to roll our hips from one side to the other. We did quite a lot of legs yesterday.
Yes.
I don't really remember.
Man, you bruised up my feet during training somehow.
Chelsea's complaining because she beat me up too hard. And anybody who's been watching our live streams of our training, you'll know that that's very true. Look, she's got a little bit of a scratch on it.
Cut your nails, you hippie.
Nice. Good, okay. Laying on the ground, we're going to do the same movement. Just rolling the hips over from side to side. Go a few times with your feet on the ground, and then you're going to take it up to feet off the ground.
Also, I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this or if it's just because we're out in the country, but we have spiders everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. I caught a giant one in the bathroom last night.
If you want to take a little bit more of a stretch, you can elongate the opposite leg. So I'm twisting to my right.
We don't have enough space for that nonsense.
My left leg is. It would be if you turn sideways.
No, I'm laying over by the heel.
This is also an argument that we have most nights when Chelsea occupies all of the bed. Nice.
Somebody tried to turn the heater on this morning.
Cat to cow. So really stretch up through. Dropping it back down.
I might have to swap my sprawls for something else. My wrist is still not feeling good. If you have any thoughts.
I do have some thoughts.
Okay.
You could do rock squats.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll have enough time. They
Yeah,
take too
you
long.
will.
No, they take too long.
Okay, now from here, you're going to do hip circles. Go 10 one direction, and then 10 the other direction. Ooh, nice clicking. What does that mean?
That's me.
Nice. You done?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do some other things that I forgot the name of. Bootstrappers. So hook your fingers underneath your toes. And then from there, just extend the legs. Don't try to force it. Again, you can go relatively slow Okay, take the legs wide. Just go into this low squat position to start with. And just try and like feel the position. Feel it.
What are we feeling for?
We're just feeling for like little ouchie bits.
Little
Crunchies.
Little crunchies, guys. That's what you're feeling.
Feel for crunchies. Okay. And then bring those legs straight. Try to bring your chest all the way up when you go to the bottom. And stay chest down towards the ground. Sink all the way through. Nice. Okay, lay down on the ground. We're gonna do some stick ups. Just warm up our shoulders a little bit. So hands just like someone's sticking you up. Go up towards the ceiling and then pull the elbows in and just keep sliding them along. You can do this on a wall as well. Show you, it's the same thing. It's just up in the ground's easier. So same thing here. Just extend it up and down. Try and keep that hand in contact with the wall. Nice. Cool. Okay, so Chelsea's going to demonstrate the exercises today. So skater squats is the first one. We're going to do 5 of these per side. So it's kind of a bit like a one-legged squat or a pistol squat. Just going to move it back so you guys can see. So you can use a little bit of balance, or whatever. No, you can't use a little bit of balance. You can use a wall for a little bit of balance.
We've got these mats that actually make it kind of hard to do.
Yeah, so you're doing a reverse, a single leg squat with your leg behind you, and you touch it.
It's a little bit less flexibility required than a pistol squat. So.
Yeah, you're gonna go 5 of those each side. Single leg glute bridges. So you're laying down on the ground, heel in towards the butt. Really try to elevate up and squeeze the hamstrings, squeeze the glutes, 10 each side. Opposite foot punch. So you're gonna go leg down and then the opposite foot punches or touches, depending on your flexibility. Calf raises. So we're gonna come up. So it's 30 of the opposite foot punch. Calf raises, both feet on the ground. Really try and push through those toes and then drop it back down. If you have a weight or fancy using a weight, you can do that. Adding a little bit of extra.
Or you can just do it on a mat because.
Yeah, mats absorb the energy. Okay, guys, that's going to be a 10-minute AMRAP. So you goals to get through as many rounds as you possibly can in 10 minutes. I will just set up a timer, and as always, I will pop it behind me so you guys can kind of follow along and we can see where we're at. Chels, what was the first exercise?
Squats.
Oh, the skater squats. Okay, we're going to go in 5 seconds. There we go. Oh, these are a bit. Why are they called skater squats?
I'm not sure actually. I think
Counting's going well so far. I've just done 6.
maybe because it looks like you're skating.
Glute bridges. Next.
And then what?
Opposite foot punch.
All right.
Thirty of these. Calf raises. I'm going to use a kettlebell because we have one. It's making me need to go pee again. Yeah. You can also elevate if you want a little bit of extra work. We have a stability ball. These are quite good to do on those as well.
Wrapped my wrist too tight. my hand's going to sleep.
Calf raises. And a little bit of biceps too.
Only you did your calf raises correctly.
Shut up. So we're coming up to halfway through.
You're supposed to do these with a straight leg.
Oh, my legs are straight. Just focus on yourself. I thought your shoulders were supposed to come up off the ground.
They're coming up as far as they come up. I'm asking because you introduced this this exercise to me.
With the horns this time, I think. I did have a straight leg.
Are you sure?
Yes.
This is as straight as your legs are.
But you're rolling over to one side. Both shoulders are going. Come on. You gotta work on it.
That's what I'm doing, you stupid butthead.
2.5 minutes left. I've lost count again.
When you give birth, then you can complain about my core.
Chels and I are both a little tired, so there's going to be bickering.
I have no idea how many rounds we've done.
This is number 5. Oh. So I got, let me see, 12, 60, 72, 4 rounds plus 72. What'd you get, Chels?
I just finished the punches.
4 plus 60. Okay, guys, so that's round 1. Second round, we're going to do every minute on the minute for 10 minutes.
Jump squats and sprawls, right?
Yeah. Jump squats and sprawls. There's a couple of variations that you can do if you feel like you don't want to do sprawls, you don't have the space. You can instead just do a squat thrust. Jumping up is fine. You could do a rock squat, so dropping back and then standing up from there. 10 of any of those variations that you fancy. Remember, this one is less about, less about like trying to beat your partner, just get through as quick as you possibly can. So do those 10 squat thrusts, do those 10 sprawls, rest for as long as you can. Or jump squats, sorry. Jump squats and sprawls or variations of that. Okay. So I'm going to move this out of the way. Here we go. got fine. You got 35 seconds. How many have you done?
5.
Good, keep going.
There's no way, huh?
It's gonna be good for you.
I'm not doing it.
We'll do something else then. Choose an exercise that's gonna work. Do squat thrusts, do mountain
I
climbers.
can't do any of those because I can't pull on my wrist. I can't do any of those because I can't pull on my
I
wrist.
don't know then.
I'm only doing 5 of the rock squats.
Okay, do 5 of those. Feel free to adapt accordingly, apparently.
I think it took me about the same time to do 5 rock
That's
squats.
fine.
as
That's
it
fine.
did
You don't
for
have
you
to
do
explain
10
yourself.
squat.
It's your workout. It's your workout. It's not mine. 2 rounds done. I've switched up to straight burpees, so chest to the floor and jump, because I wanted to. Five seconds. Whew. 15 seconds. We're on to round 4. Two, 1, go. Coming up to halfway there. 10 seconds. Guys, it doesn't really matter what exercise you choose, just do your best. Work around your body, work around your injuries, whatever. We give you some ideas, but it's up to you. You guys are ultimately going to know whether you did a good workout, bad workout, worked as hard or not. Okay. 2, 1. 4 rounds to go. Whew.
4 or 3?
4. About 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Three rounds to go. There we go. 15 seconds. Now this should get harder as you progress, and you'll get less rest. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Starting to get the sweat drip.
Our mat lump didn't go away last night.
Mats are going to need cutting. 10 seconds. Go 2 rounds. Try and make them as best ones you can, okay? Really push yourselves. 2, 1. One more round.
Do you want to leave the window open? I'm going to leave.
15 seconds.
I managed to not turn the Wi-Fi off that time.
Good. 10 seconds. Last round. 3, 2, 1, go. And go. Okay. Take a couple of seconds, catch your breath. Try to find a belt. It's not 100% essential. Okay. So what I want you guys to do, loop it, your toes through. I often stagger my hands. So you see this one on the outside is a lot higher. Other leg out straight. But we can even loop this behind our head. So we're going to use the weight of our head to stretch the hamstring. But you want to keep the tension on the outside of that pinky toe to avoid this rotation. Okay, and just relax here. Try and keep the other leg engaged as well. This is similar to our straddle stretch. We just got a continual kind of tension with the weight of our head on it.
You seen those door stretching things?
Yeah.
And like the straddle trainer things?
Yeah. Okay, from here, you're going to take the same leg. You're going to drop it towards the outside. Other leg, other hip, stay flat on the ground. And just keep it here. Try and keep your hips engaged so you're not rolling over to the side. You're staying flat. Pull it up a little bit if you need to. Again, we can keep the tension on the outside of that foot. Okay, now you're going to bring the leg up and over to the other side. You're going to use the other hand behind your head. And we're going to go across. When you do this, bottom leg has to stay straight. We're not trying to use our spine. We're trying to stretch the outside, the IT band here. And then again, just pull down on the outside of that belt, and you'll feel this dynamic stretch down the side of your leg. Try and relax into it. Again, we can use the weight of our head just to like gradually increase the stretch. Remember, try to take big, deep breaths, but not hold your breath. Okay, now from here, all we're going to do, change the foot inside the loop. Okay, and you should be in the right position for that first stretch. Again, locking here, pulling down on the outside, opposite leg, trying to keep those toes towards the ceiling, hips flat. And again, we're just using the weight of our head to increase that stretch. Don't forget to pull down on the outside of your belt. The nice thing about doing the stretch this way, it takes out the lower back. So we're focusing more on the hamstrings because we're not really rounding into the position.
I thought your back was bothering you.
It is.
Why do you want to stretch it?
I will. So, Chels asked why are we doing it this way? Because my back is limiting me at the moment, so I'm not getting hamstring flex like work done. It's really putting it into my back, which we'll move on to in a second. But first, I wanted to get some specific hamstring workout so that when we come to do the next stretch, if I'm working my back, it's not so much of a problem. I've already worked the hamstrings. Okay, same thing. Now we're going to drop that leg towards the outside. You might have to take this off. Remember, it's trying to keep the other hip, this hip, flat to the ground, toes still pointing towards the ceiling. And again, you can pull on the outside, relax into this position. You should feel a stretch kind of down the inside here. I feel it in like my knee right now. Okay, rather than so much in the groin. That means that's the limiting factor for me. Again, you can just pull it up a little bit further if you need an additional stretch. Okay, now we're going to bring it across towards the other side again. Other hand behind the head. Again, we're not trying to go all the way over. That's a different stretch. We're just trying to stretch our IT band so you can reach up, just pull down on that toe. And the second you do that, you should feel it all the way down the outside of your leg here. I know it might not look a lot different from being over here, but just this subtle little movement makes a massive difference. Again, hips flat. Good. Okay, now just bend that leg and bring it in. Oh. Okay, we're gonna go into a butterfly stretch. Okay. Try and get your shoulders directly over your hips, rather than hold on to my toes. As I said, my feet often fall out, so I want to get that. And then you're gonna actually round your spine, start looking down towards your toes here. Good, okay, relax there. This variation is called a frog stretch. So the reason we did the butterfly stretch like that was actually to round the spine, which is what we're going for. Starting to open up that lower back. Okay, now we do another stretch, another mobility exercise. This one I saw very, very recently. A guy called Ali Balding posted it. He's putting up a lot of really cool stuff if you want to check him out. I will link his Instagram below because he puts up loads of cool stuff on there. You're going to have your legs straight here. You can do 3 things with your arms. You can either just leave them behind you, you can bring them out, or you can lean them in front. What you're going to do is you're going to try and drop, bring your chest forwards, but we're not using our hands. We're trying to just use the weight of our torso, and then you're going to pull back. Okay, so the goal is we're using the strength, or we're trying to get the strength as we lean forwards here. We have to use that strength to then come back. So we're increasing our workable range of movement. And you might, like, Chelsea's way more flexible than me. So if you look at how far Chelsea's going, she's like going all the way down and then bringing herself back up. When I do this, I'm getting a relatively small range of movement, but that's okay.
Where are you feeling?
I feel this in my back and in my hips. It's not so much in the hamstrings, but my back is the limiting factor here. But I want to increase that workable range of movement, and I'm having to use that to come back up. So we can just bring those hands out and just keep it going. I want you guys to go for about 30 times. Don't push into pain. And try and keep your hands on a level, so we're not diving down towards the ground. They're going out straight in front of you.
I should make my shoulders tight.
Okay, now, next one is actually something I got from one of my old kickboxing coaches. Very similar idea. We're going to do 2 of those movements on one leg in the center and over to the far side. So we're going to be here, you're going to go 1 and 2, come to the center, 1, 2, over to one leg, 1, 2. And then you can go back to the center. Again, if you do 30 reps,
That movement. What are we gonna feed her? She ate all of their sweet potatoes.
she has yogurt.
Oh, that's true. Need to get some more. You said 30, right?
Yeah, I got lost. Okay, pull those legs in. If you haven't done already, just relax there. Kind of Shake and wiggle everything out. Okay, so let's do my hamstring flexibility test again. Let's see where we're at. Hopefully we should have improved a little bit.
Oh look, you can touch the floor. Nice work.
That's quite a big difference from where we
Straighten
started.
your legs while you do it though.
How are these not straight? People in the camera world, get out of the way.
Look.
Legs straight.
Pull
Look,
the.
I'll even look. Legs straight here.
Look, now they're bent.
That's straight. That's my core, my hamstring. I've just got massive hamstrings.
That is straight.
They don't bend like that. I'm sorry, but normal people don't bend like that. All right, guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys soon.
What do you mean normal people don't bend